All right, buddy, welcome back. What's your name and where are you from for all those people that don't know?
I'm Joey and I'm from Maine.
Maine. And last time we spoke with you, man, uh, you said you were turning yourself in, I think, in a month or so, but you got a little extension, right? Because your child was being born?
Yeah, they delayed my sentencing.
That's
Yeah.
that's good. And
Well, I'm guilty. I'm guilty right now. I pled guilty to all my charges, and if I mess up between the time they delayed it till I go to court, I get the full 6 years. So,
yeah.
but I go to court tomorrow. So,
Yeah, you go to court tomorrow, man. That's
no, not tomorrow. The next day, Thursday. Thursday, I go to
well, we're
court.
gonna say tomorrow because they're gonna get it on Thursday.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna see this. By the time you guys are all watching this, I'll be in Knox County Jail.
Yeah, probably,
Hopefully
man.
get transferred
Look.
out.
And also the first episode that we did, he talked about his father, man. Rest in peace to your pops, man. But he tells some stories when he was a Hell's Angel. His dad was growing up with him. It was pretty good stories. I'll leave the link in the comment section for y'all to check out the first episode to his coming on to lockdown 23-1. But tell me, man, did you feel good that they allow you to get that little bit of a extension?
I don't know. I got mixed feelings about it. I guess like right now, I kind of wish that I'd have just got it all over with. You know what I mean? I'd be halfway through my sentence right now.
Really?
But pretty much, I've been out on. I This has been going on. I've been fighting this case for almost a year and a
Oh,
half
I'm
now.
talking about since the last time we talked.
Oh yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm ready to go get it over with. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. And the baby was healthy and everything?
What's that?
The baby was healthy and
Yeah,
everything?
yeah, the baby's good. That was the only reason why I even wanted to stay out. If it weren't for him being born, I would have just said, "Let's go and get it over with."
You named David, you said?
No, Jace,
J
Jayte.
Jace. That's
Yeah,
not a bad name. Kind of. My
I don't
nephew's
know. I
name is
can't.
Chase, but I never heard of a
We just
Jace.
think, man, we went around forever on boys' names, and we couldn't agree on nothing. I don't really like that name still to this day, but
She won that battle, bro.
yeah, she won that battle. But I
Yeah,
won the battle with the girls. I named the girls, so
yeah. I named all my kids pretty much, so I'm letting her name this one. God, I can only. We haven't came up with it yet, but I'm trying to make it like come to a middle ground, you know.
yeah.
I don't want it to be completely something I don't want, but so how do you feel about this, man? Have you thought about maybe saying, man, I don't know, I want to go on the run, because that thought always crosses people's minds when they're when they're out on bond or something, they can turn themselves in.
Yeah, it's crossed my mind. Like, I don't know though. If I was to go on the run, I really wouldn't gain much from it. I mean, and when I got caught, because you always get caught,
Yeah,
I'd end up doing the full 6 years instead of three. So I
yeah,
just got to man up and go get it over with. Do
yeah,
my time.
man. Yeah, so you've been fighting this case for how long?
Almost a year and a half.
Yeah, you would have just been about done with your sentence, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I should have just went and got it over with. Like, but at least I got to see my baby be born and shit. So.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing though. And you got an English bulldog.
Yeah,
It's gonna
Gemma,
be.
she's inside, wound right up with the kid. She's been under my feet all day long.
Yeah,
Right.
man. That's gonna be hard to leave her behind.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like she can sense that I'm leaving or something. She's been glued right to my hip for the last 2 or 3
She
days.
probably senses those bad vibes. You know what I mean? Like dogs can
Stress.
sense it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, I'll never forget when I was out in bond. I knew I was going back to prison. Man, it's a horrible feeling. You
yeah,
know,
it is. It sucks. Don't it?
it's a horrible feeling, man.
Yeah,
Like you'll get it. I got a DUI one time, and I'm not found guilty of it yet. Okay, but I know once I'm found guilty, I'm gonna be violated. I'm going back to prison. You know,
yeah,
so that's why I was pretty much like, okay, I'm screwed. You know,
yeah.
and
Sucks.
man, those feelings are horrible, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know exactly what you're feeling like right now, man.
Stressed out, not sleeping. You know how it is.
God, you don't get a
Just
good
sucks
night's
for
sleep,
kids, man.
and you
My
got
daughter, I told the girls about it. I weren't gonna tell them. I was just gonna tell them that I was going on a fishing trip or something. But I didn't want to just up and leave them, you know, and one day Dad's not home. Where is he? You know.
Yeah.
So I told him, I kind of like tried to break it to him, and I told him like 3 days ago, and my littlest one was just on the couch like a couple hours ago, crying out of nowhere. I looked at her, asked her what was wrong, and she asked me when I was gonna get out of jail.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it
That's
melted
tough,
me.
ain't it, man?
I almost cried, man.
Yeah.
Broke my heart. And then I got my other little daughter counting on her fingers, this many days, this many days, this many days, and I'm like, no, more than this many days. Like, so I'm gonna be sitting in prison, and when I get to this many days, I'm gonna know that my daughter's ran out of fingers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's wondering where her dad is. It's gonna melt my heart. But.
Yeah. I told my kids I was in a Skittle factory.
Yeah, Skittle factory.
And then it went from Skittle factory when they started getting a little older. I said no, I was at a vending machine factory because when they visited me, all they saw was vending machines.
Kids believe anything. Like when I used to go see my dad in Thomaston at the Maine State Prison, I watched Alf. You remember that show, Alf?
Alf, yeah, with the puppet guy.
And he used to tell me that Alf used to live in the ceiling and stuff. And
that's creepy, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. I believed it.
Alf is kind of creepy, though, for real. My kids, man, look, they seen me. I remember I was in the back room one time, and they hemmed me up for my second violation. I got 6 months. They hemmed me up while I was playing Call of Duty in the master bedroom. Put me in cuffs. I had to walk out in the living room. My kids on the couch staring right at me, dude.
Oh man, that's hard.
Yeah, but they were about I think 3 or 4, so they don't even remember that. I don't think.
How do they feel towards cops now? Do they have?
Oh, like they did something funny the other day. Brittany and my neighbor, they battle. They battle it out because the neighbor constantly parks their stuff in front of my house, and I don't mind it. It's just one car, you know. It bothers me a little bit that she don't move it now that my old ladies came up to her, you know what I mean?
Right.
Straight disrespect. Like, you can park it anywhere. Why you got to keep parking right there? But anyways, so they've been battling it out, and the cop showed up one day. And my kids were out there, man, and you know, talking to the officer, Brittany. She's like, okay, I'm going to let you go. I don't want to keep you from your job or anything. And my kids say, this is his job. I said, damn. I said, hey, look, I didn't even go out there. I never go out there when they're going through I'm hiding up in here, man. I ain't getting caught up in
That's what I do, too.
I'm too paranoid, man. Brittany, get me caught
I know. I feel you. I stay right away, too. Handle it. I tell my wife, handle that. See you later, no way. They've came here and done a bail check on me a couple of times. And my kids don't like cops. Last time they saw cops, they were kicking in their freaking front door and spraying the fire extinguisher on my dog. So
yeah.
But I don't ever talk negative about cops to my kids. I don't want my kids to not like cops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't either. I don't never say nothing negative. I mean, I got family as cops, so
yeah.
I mean, I can't really do that. Because I do know there are some good ones out there. There are.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man. So you got about, what are you going to do the last few hours, man?
My buddy he went and caught a bunch of halibut, and he brought me over a few pieces. I'm going to fry that up tomorrow and have that for dinner.
That sounds good.
Yeah, some fresh halibut.
What you play?
I cut it into like little bite-sized chunks, and I put breadcrumbs on it and deep fry it. That's how I cook it.
Damn, that sounds good.
Oh, it is good.
You should have made a YouTube video on that before you left, so I could whip it up. Did you get your money up before you went in?
Yeah, I went on 2 scalloping trips. Did all right. So I'm pretty good in that department. Plus my rent's taken care of for a while.
Yeah.
I've been doing some work for my landlord and stuff. So.
That's
I'm all right. I mean, I'm in good shape. Like if you gotta go to prison, turning yourself in's the best way to do it, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You can bring your own shoes and stuff in. You're allowed to bring in 2 pair of shoes or a pair of boots and a pair of sneakers. I don't know if I want to bring my Timbs in there or not, though. Probably be fighting over them.
Yeah, you might. Someone might try you for them damn things.
Yeah.
That's cool, though, that they let you wear that stuff.
Yeah, you can bring in 2 pairs, and you can bring in, like, white boxers. If they're white, you can bring them in, and you can bring in think you're allowed 2 or 3 white long sleeve shirts. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring all that. I don't want to go in there looking like someone from 60 Days In though.
Yeah.
All fresh, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now look, I know. I used to have certain pairs of whites. I always had whites on deck. Okay. I used to. This is bad, dude. I used to carry white socks, white boxers, and white shirt in my trunk or in the back seat in case I was going to jail. I'd tell them, let me put that on really quick. You know, just in case emergency. It never got to that, but that's what it was like that at one point. Because I knew how cold and horrible it is. And I don't wear all white all the time. And those outfits, I used to lace them, the broidery of the bottom of the shirts and then the boxers and stuff like that. I used to lace them with a bunch of tobacco on it. Yo, I was ready to go if I had to go, man. It was sad I had to live like that, man.
I want to be ready to go. They have a body scanner at this prison. They scan you before you go in. So.
Oh, they do? A full body
Yeah,
check?
I guess so. I've had a few people tell me that it don't work, but I'm not ready to try it out and see if it does. I don't take my chances.
No, it ain't worth taking a chance.
Back in the day, maybe, but not now.
Yeah. What you plan on doing when you get in there, man?
I don't know. I know all kinds of people from my area that are up there, so I'm sure I'll run into a few friends.
Yeah.
Hit the card tables, work out. They've got some drug program that you can take, and I think you might get like an extra day or 2 a month for good time if you complete it.
Yeah. Yeah, stay
I
positive,
might do that.
man.
I don't know. Yeah.
You gotta stay positive. You gotta look at it like shit, you know. Dude, there's so many other people doing. Man, you're probably gonna walk in and people are gonna wish they had your time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not complaining about it. Actually, I think I made out all right. Really.
Yeah.
My wife's not in any kind of trouble. She gets to stay home. And, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of. For what we were doing, I think I made out all right. Really.
Yeah.
Sucks, but I'm gonna go get it over with and come back, and I'll be back ready to roll.
Well, I hope this channel's still rolling by the time you get out.
It will be.
It should be. As long as I don't make no more prison whip videos.
Keep them off there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't show people how to make a prison whip, turns out. But, yeah, man, you know, I was telling you earlier, and for real, 100%, man, if you ever come in any kind of trouble and you need a little bit of scratch for some food for a month, man, to get by, I'm going to leave you my number, and you can call me and write my P.O. box if you need anything, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, I'll get all your info. I got all kinds of stuff I'm going to take in with me. I guess you can bring in pictures, so I'll bring in pictures. And that's crazy how you don't have anyone's phone number. I've had to get a hold of people on Facebook and find out phone numbers and addresses.
Yeah, definitely, dude. Any help that might be a possibility for you, definitely get it and write it down. Because I'll tell you what, man, having that stuff, even if they can't help you, just talking to an old friend, it's like, damn, you know, it's worth it. You know, even if you got to pay for the phone call, I mean, it's worth to hear someone else's voice.
We can do Skype calls in there, I think.
Yeah, they got video calls in most jails and prisons now.
The one that I was in, there was a private jail up here, like a private county jail, privately owned. And on the Skype call, if you punch the screen real quick, it freezes the whole thing. So you get to go down back and have a contact visit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so when my wife used to come and see me, I'd punch that screen every time. And it worked for like 2 or 3 times, and then I got busted doing it. Got locked up.
Oh, damn, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, I guess you throw your T-shirt over the camera and punch the screen really quick, and it will freeze.
I hated camera visits, man.
Oh man, it sucks.
The jail that I was in transferred into turned into camera visits, and I was only there for like a couple months to experience it. Thank God, but God, I have sweet memories with the glass window, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I could write a novel with that glass window. Holy cow.
I hear you. Do you remember that video that we did before the audio was messed up or whatever? And I was talking about the pot plant in jail. I saw that kid a couple of weeks ago.
I can't even remember. this story. I know that you told about the pot plant. I can't even remember details about it though.
Long story short, yeah, I found some pot. Someone gave me some pot in prison, and I'm not in prison, in Knox County Jail. I went to go roll it up, and I found a few seeds. And I had a job at the time. I was taking care of the chickens, right? And so
oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. Now I remember.
Yeah. Well, I ended up getting this pot plant going, and it was like that big before I left, and I gave it to the guy that got the job right after me. And I guess he got that thing right budded out and ready to go. It was almost ready to harvest, and he got busted with it.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah, hey, he got a trafficking and prison contraband charge and a cultivating marijuana charge. 9 months more on his sentence.
That's crazy.
I was wondering what happened to him. Yeah, he got caught with that pot plant.
So in that jail, you could feed chickens, man.
Yeah, they have a farm out back, and that's where all the potatoes and stuff you're eating, all that stuff.
That's crazy,
yeah,
man.
Girl, yeah.
And was it?
Yeah,
I don't know if it was you who told me, but is Maine one of the states that have the PlayStations and stuff?
Yeah, PlayStation 4 you can get. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. They're about to come out
PlayStation, so you know I'm gonna have a PlayStation.
Hey, they're gonna have the PS5 when you're in there.
I don't know if you can get the PS5 or not. I don't know.
No, I'm saying it's coming out while you're in there.
Oh yeah, while I'm in there, yeah.
I don't mean to rub it in, man, but you know.
Oh, whatever.
You'll be all right, man. You can get in there.
Hey,
you're gonna do push-ups, play poker, man. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be good.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I'm happy about that. Stop smoking and shit. Plus, I'm on Suboxone too. I've been on Suboxone for the last year and a half, so it'll be good to finally be off that junk too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
be absolutely clean.
What I see. I still don't know exactly what happens to. Only thing I've ever seen people that have been addicted to stuff like that, all they do is just throw them in the block. That's all I've ever seen.
Yeah, like there's in the county jail, I know that you can have if you bring in your prescription, you can have it in there, and they wean you off of it. Like they'll only accept one prescription if you bring it in, and they'll wean you off. I'm not even gonna bring mine in. I'm just going in, coming off the shit.
You don't think you'll have any crazy withdrawals?
Yeah, I'll probably be sick for a few days, but I can handle it. I'll be alright. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But you go to the pods. It's called like you go to Wyndham and you sit in the pods. It's like classification for 3 months. So that's lockdown, 23-1 for 3 months until they classify you, and then they ship you out to a different prison. I'll probably get minimum, and I'll probably end up going to the prison farm, and it's pretty much like a work release. So.
Man, you're gonna have kind of.
I'll be working.
Yeah, you're gonna have kind of like a nice little retirement bed, man.
Hey, they do family picnics up there.
Oh,
on the weekends, your family come up, bro, and you can have a family picnic at the farm. You can smoke cigarettes. You can work. You're on work release. There's a baseball team, a softball team.
Oh man, that's golden, man.
All right, I'm all right.
So I might do that every once. I'll do that. I'll do that once every 6 years when I turn like 50.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, that's camping. That's glamping for you, bro.
Just to get the hell away from the kids.
Yeah, PlayStation 4. What the hell? Men's retreat.
I'm like, I gotta go, y'all. Dad's going back to the recycling factory for a couple years.
Yep. See ya.
You know what? One of my biggest fears was when I was locked up, though. And I'm gonna make a video on that, like top 5 scariest things that could have happened while I was locked up. That scared me the most. And one of them was losing a loved one or a pet, and I did. When I was in prison, I lost my Rottweiler, man. It was
so I saw that on it.
Yeah, it was pretty sad, but at the same time, I know that if I was home, it would have been way worse. In prison, it's like you kind of just deal with it, you know?
Yeah, you really can't do much about it.
No.
And you know you can't do nothing about it, you know?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the old bulldog, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to leave that dog.
I know, I feel you. I don't know what to do. I look at Gemma sometimes and think the same thing. when I see her outside playing with
Yeah.
the kids. The kids are so attached to her.
I
I know.
Oh, how old is she?
Gemma's a year and a half. She was born on my birth. She's got the same birthday as me.
She's a damn pup.
She's a Virgo girl. Yep,
Yeah.
she's a pup. Young. We got her for a while, so I'm not too worried about it now. But that her head shaking the other day thing, that scared the hell out of me, man.
Yeah. Had a little kidney infection.
Yeah.
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 She's
And it
good
caused
now,
her
though.
to have a tremor, and she started shaking really bad the other day.
Yeah.
Scared me, but she's been good now. She's all set. She climbed a mountain the other day. We went hiking. She's good.
How's the weather out there, man? What's the temperature
Not
like?
bad. It's been in the 50s, high 50s. I think the other day it was 68 or something like that.
Dude, it's like
Not too
surfing
bad.
weather over here, man. I'm talking it's like 90-something degrees in Virginia.
Yeah, you guys are lucky. No, it's been shitty up here. It's raining right now.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Every day it rains, and then it usually gets sunny in the afternoon, and then it's back down to the 30s, 40s at night.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, I don't know if I can handle that Maine weather, man.
I don't care. I hope it's a miserable, depressing friggin' summer. I don't give a shit.
You know, I used to think like that. Like, when it was raining, downpouring, I was like, damn, well, at least everyone else is stuck inside like I am.
How do you like that?
Yeah, man. That's crazy how people think like that sometimes. Even though, you know, you should be happy if it's great weather, but it's hard to, man.
Yeah, well, it's hard to be happy when it's raining every day. I was hoping for some real nice days because I like to go hiking and do stuff. So.
Yeah, man.
I got a few hikes in. We're going up to Mount Batty tomorrow. That's in Camden. That's one of the bigger ones.
Yeah, really soak up all that nature, man, because that's something you'll miss.
Yeah, I do.
You know.
Yeah, going for walks and stuff, man. That relieves so much stress.
Yeah, and that
Really
fresh
does.
air.
I'm always
that fresh air,
Yep.
man.
Yeah, I'm never in the house.
But you're gonna be outside working and shit at that place, more likely. So you'll be all right. You won't be in jail too long. It takes about how long? 3 months to get out of the jail?
Yeah, like 3 months, if that. Might be less.
Yeah,
probably less. Really.
Yeah.
But no, that'll be all right. It'll go by quick.
Well, man, I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope this channel is still up and running by the time you get out. Hear your story, you know what I mean?
It will be.
Do like a before and after cut clip of you before and then you getting out. You know what I mean?
Strong.
Fresh off of some boxing and shit. You're gonna be looking jacked, dude. I can tell. And
I get pretty big quick. I weighed 180 at one point, and when I was in rehab, I get big quick. So yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, man.
Look at it now.
There you go. We're gonna have the before and after.
Bad boy, you're not even gonna be able to see them things when I get out on the screen.
I know that's right, bro. But yeah, man. You know, let me know tomorrow if you're walking in, you want to record it or something, man. I'll ride with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I want to take you in with me. I'll bring my wife's phone and I'll get a little recording for you before I go in. I want you to see some of these bum ass jail guards we got up here.
Yeah, tell her to record you waving goodbye or something.
Yeah, I will. I'll bring you right into the Sally Port.
That'd be pretty dope, man. It won't be, but it will be. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But
I'll give you my address too when we get off here. I'll send you my address.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna send you my information as well, and just be safe in there, man. You're gonna be all right. It's gonna be a pretty laid back ride, man. Don't stress too much. You better tell your old lady. Old Death said, you better be good to him.